Yo, what's up? I hope y'all are doing good. Today we're here with another reaction of 21 Pilots. And this one is a new single titled Next Semester that, same thing as Overcompensate, is announcing their upcoming album Clancy. At first, I was not gonna react to that today. I was actually gonna go check out Heavy Dirty Soul because someone left me a comment on my Overcompensate reaction saying that I should react to Heavy Dirty Soul. So I was gonna do that, but by the time I decided to actually film and I went on YouTube, guess what? Boom, they released a new single. So that's what we're doing today. And I also want to say thank you to everybody who left a comment on my last reaction on the Overcompensate one, because you guys gave me a lot of information, insights about who 21 Pilots are, where we are in this world of, trench, and everything that is happening in this world that they created. It actually pushed me to learn more about those guys. And since that reaction, I've listened to Trench, the album, to Blurry Face. I listened to a lot of their music. And I think I'm becoming a fan of those guys. So thanks to everybody who left a comment and give me some information last time. I also saw on top of that they are going on tour, and guess what? In a city near me, actually in my city, so it's gonna be super close to me, and I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna buy tickets as soon as they come out. I heard only good comments about those guys live, and I want to see that. As per usual, I checked out the lyrics, and this one, in my opinion, is pretty straightforward. I think it's someone who did something wrong, something big. They feel ashamed of what they've done, but now they need to face it and they need to move on after that, go forward. They face it, they deal with it, and then after that, go forward. If we apply that to the 21 Pilots world and Trench and Dima, all of that, what I think it symbolizes, what it means, is that, he got out of that Dima place, and then after that met the bandidos and everything, and I think he made a connection with those, and now he's going back to Dima to fight them. What is he ashamed of? That is the question. And what I think it is when they sold out to do pop music. When Nico used them to do things they didn't want, and when they sold out, and now he's ashamed of that. So that's what they are facing. Next semester, let's do it. Okay. It just stops. Ooh, we're at a show. It gives me a punk vibe, especially with the end, the start. Oh yeah, that's like a punk vibe. Stand up straight now. Can't break down. Graduate. That's cute. That's cute. It has that punk vibe in terms of the video and visuals. Ooh, the switch. Okay. I feel like they've been doing that. Overcompensate too. They started with something and then boom, like a switch of a different vibe. It keeps you on your toes and you don't know what to expect. I love it. I was, again, like Overcompensate, thrown off because it started with that kind of punk vibe in terms of the visuals, and like that little drum part right at the beginning before it cuts. I was like expecting something more punk, and then they throw you away with that like major vibe. It's so weird. Anyway, okay, let's go back to the start and do that again. See that part? It gives you kind of like a. Oh, also interesting thing. Oh my god, I feel sorry. I feel so bad. But interesting thing to see that person run in front of the car, because if you go into the lyrics, towards the end, there's something about, following the light or whatever, and then just noticing that it's the lights of a car. So really interesting to actually see that at the start of the video instead of at the end, where the lyrics suggest that it would be placed towards the end of the song. All right, I swear to God, no stopping. No stopping. Yeah, really interesting part right there. That's why 21 Pilots, I feel like we could talk about their videos just for hours and for hours. Next semester, I think also, alludes to school. You know what I mean? Once the semester is over, you start a new one after that. Forget about the past one. It goes with that whole theme that we had in mind already. Also, the contrast between I Don't Want to Be There, which is kind of like dark and sad, but with an uplifting sound, is interesting. See the lights again. That is cute. It's a cute song. Okay. See, those lights would take me home. Yeah. Is death home? I don't know. See? Oh, I like that. I was talking about seeing them live. This makes me want to see them live even more. The energy that they would have. Oh my god. Ooh, interesting. It's just, ooh, okay. Are we gonna see what's there? Again, you guys feel free to leave comments down in the comment section to give me more information about that. Because I feel like y'all are way more knowledgeable about all the little symbols that we could have. Ooh, I like that part. Oh, see? Start fresh next semester. I want to see the car that is coming towards them. The energy. Imagine being in that crowd right now. So goddamn lucky. Woo. Like Aurora, an artist that we reacted to, I really like the movements, what he does with his hands and everything, the flow. I feel like there's a purpose also to moving that way. Ooh. Imagine that part with a raspy voice. Okay, going into the crowd. I like the going down, that's really cool. So, just before we go into that new part, someone showed me that video, the car radio or something like that. They showed me that music video, and this part reminds me a little bit of that when he actually goes in the crowd with the people and then sing that song. That is such when you go to see a band live and they do that and they come in the crowd. Ooh, that is such a good vibe, and you really feel like you're one with the band. They're playing the music, but it's really one bundle, like one energy bubble together. It's really cool. All right, let's go back into that part. It's so different as well. It's so different that he's always wearing his jumpsuit and covered from like head to toe, and now see, he's like vulnerable. This is interesting. I don't wanna be here. Start fresh with a new year. Yeah, start fresh with the new year. So it's really that sense of we did something or whatever, we're not happy with something that happened before, and you know what? Just start fresh next semester, start fresh new year. Yeah, I can't change. Ooh. I love that part. It's really more emotional. Ooh, nice switch. Nice. that transition was so cool, like spinning around and then boom, he's alone in the street. That is so nice. I love those transition. I gotta say, I also love when he was spinning around, like the camera was turning around, and you have all those people. It feels like, because we spoke about the banditos being behind him to go for this fight against Dima, and this little scene right there with the people behind gave me that vibe a little, that he has people behind him that follows him. So that is really nice. I want to listen to that song again. For sure. That is so cool. After watching that, I don't know what to expect from those guys anymore. I feel like the two singles they released are so different from each other. I don't know what to expect from that upcoming album. Overcompensate, yes, we had like an uplifting vibe or whatever, but we had like the rap part, some electronic sounds. In that one, guess what? No rap, no rapping. And then it really felt more emotional, vulnerable, and we had more like acoustic instruments, if I can say. And then if we talk in terms of the music video, I think it's the same thing. This one, the colors were like two different things. You know, the other one we had a lot of red from what I remember, and he was like, covered up with his whole jumpsuit, and then in this one, way more vulnerable, no t-shirts, which I feel like we don't see often from those guys. This vulnerable side maybe. One thing also, I remember there was some stands, I think, in the Overcompensate music video. So let me know, but I think maybe there were some people or whatever. But remember, they were in a gym, kind of like a gymnasium, and they were alone there. But now in this one, guess what? They're on stage and there's people, and after that, he goes into the crowd as well. So I feel, in my opinion, that there's like a build up. Overcompensate feels kind of like, rally the people together. We're getting ready to fight some stuff and everything, focusing on yourself a little before you can take that energy out. And then in this one, in the next semester, he's giving a show to people, showing them the energy that he has, and then going into the crowd and being kind of like, yo, I'll transfer that energy to y'all and let's do this together. We're all gonna fight this thing together. So I feel like it's a build up and to that fight with Dima. Let me know. I mean, the theory that I have, but I want to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comments section what you think. I want to hear from y'all. Aside from that, I want to thank y'all for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. And yeah, those classic things, go subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram, thumbs up the video, and yeah, have a beautiful day.